All right, all right, all right. Back at it again, back at it again. So, looks like we got Conor McGregor has announced his fight with Michael Chandler at 185. I believe this is in June. So I'm gonna break this down as to why this absolutely makes zero sense. Zero. So let's number one by state that none of these fighters, either one of these fighters, have never fought at 185 middleweight. Neither one of these have fought at middleweight. Michael Chandler, I'm pretty sure, 99.9% sure, Michael Chandler has always fought at 155. McGregor, obviously, he's fought at 145, 155, 170, and now he's trying to challenge Michael Chandler at 185. Um, this is actually, I mean, it's stupid. To be honest, this is dumb. This whole thing is dumb. Um, Michael Chandler, I believe, what is Michael Chandler's height? Michael Chandler stats. Um, I don't think he's very tall. Oh wait, hold on. Stats. He's 5'8", 156. Okay, so when was the last time we seen anyone that was 5'8", 185 pounds fighting in the UFC? Let's just think about that for a second. When was the last time we seen a middleweight that was 5'8"? Who, Hector Lombard? That was probably the last guy that fought at 185 that was that short. Um, yeah, this fight makes absolutely no sense at all. 185, I mean, they're just going to be short and not cut any weight whatsoever. They're not going to be they won't look appealing. Um, the skill set will not be there. What does it say? I mean, it's just it seems very silly, and it seems like Connor's just at a point in his life where he just wants to get drunk, um, do fun things, and do everything his way. Now, has he earned the right to call some shots? Yeah, of course. I mean, this guy brings in millions and millions of views every pay-per-view he does. They're going to sell the fight regardless. It's a sell regardless. But what I'm saying is, Connor is at a point now where he just wants to get drunk or just do silly shit and not cut no weight. He literally wants to not shed any weight, and he just wants to do everything his way. The skill's not going to be there. I mean, yeah, is there? Let me take that back. Skill's going to be there, but like at what cost? So they're not going to have the conditioning. Guys, this is going to be like if there's any fireworks that's going to be in this fight, it's going to be round one. After round one, their conditioning isn't going to hold up at that weight. Again, it makes no sense. Michael Chandler fought at 155 his entire career. Why would you make why would you make someone come up two weight classes higher than their normal weight class? It just seems like a petty move from Conor McGregor because he doesn't want to cut the weight. Cut the weight, man. I mean, it it seems like he's lazy. Like it just seems like a lazy move. I mean, I don't know how much he's weighing right now. I would probably say like maybe 190, maybe. But I mean, From a fight standpoint, it makes no sense. Neither one of these guys have fought at 185. Um, they're gonna come in there. They're not gonna be as fast. They're gonna be slow. Um, yeah, I mean, these guys aren't middleweight fighters. They're not middleweight fighters, and it's to the point now where you look at something like this, and it's going overboard. I can see maybe 170. Make Michael Chandler go to 170 because obviously Connor's not cutting down to 155. Um, yeah, he's not going to do that. That's way too much work for him. Um, but make him come up to 170, but 185? I don't know, guys. This just seems just out of line. Making him go to 185 and oh shit, making him go to 185. It just seems like a petty like move. Now, is this a smart move for Conor McGregor? I'd probably say it's a lot smarter than trying to fight Michael Chandler at 155 because I feel Michael Chandler's the more active guy. He hasn't been really injured. Um, that would be a lot harder to win that at 155. Even at 170, I think Michael Chandler probably might have a slight speed advantage, but I wouldn't say a skill advantage. But I think Connor is doing this to ideally have an advantage, or maybe he thinks he's going to have an advantage, because he's looking at the skill set of Michael Chandler. What does Michael Chandler do? Michael Chandler throws bombs. He rarely wrestles at all. He likes to stay in the pocket, and Conor McGregor actually he thrives off of these fighters that just stay stationary and just try and uncork bombs. I just feel like at this point, Conor has already been exposed, and there's really nothing else Conor can do, right? So like Conor really can't make any improvements at this point in his career. Like let's be honest, he can't really make any drastic improvements um at this point. The injury he just had, he just got his whole leg shattered against Dustin Poirier. And yeah, I mean it's I just feel like Chandler knows what Connor's good at, and Connor's just going to gas out that much faster, and Chandler's going to gas out faster. That's why I don't see the point in this fight. I still think that Michael Chandler does win this. I think he'll leg kick Connor, take him down. I mean, he's going to be super strong at 185. I just ideally, I don't think that this is. Um, it's not. It's not a really a. I mean, yes, is it a fun matchup? Yes. Does it make sense? Absolutely not. Um, yeah, it just. If I were the UFC, if I was Dana White, I would say, listen, the fight's going to be either at 155 or 170. Connor, you're the man. Um, you choose either one. And Connor's obviously, if he got that ultimatum brought up to him, he would absolutely um, pick 170. Connor's never going back down to 155. Yeah, but 185 is just silly, and it shows the lack of effort he's willing to put in and lack of preparation to challenge a smaller guy, to challenge a 155er, telling him to come up to 185. Now, is this going to be an easy preparation for Michael Chandler? Absolutely. I think Michael Chandler actually he's not going to mind this at all. I mean, we just won't see um, a lot of skill set, and we won't see conditioning at all. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Am I hitting the nail on the head on this or what? Comment down below, like the video if you are intrigued, subscribe. And I think that's it, man. I just wanted to give my opinion on this. I think it's silly. I think it's stupid. I like the fight itself, absolutely. Um, McGregor versus Chandler. I love the matchup stylistically. I think it's going to be fireworks. I just don't like it at this weight. Um, yeah, just my thoughts. As always, guys, take care. Let's go.